Hi everyone, Sandra from Scraps to Beauty, and it is Sunday night. And if you're watching over on YouTube, this is a live show over on Ustream.tv where I stream every Sunday and Wednesday night. So we are starting a project inspired by a class I took at the Queen's Ink from Finnabair. So we're doing a Halloween theme canvas. So if you went to my blog, this was the pattern that you guys got and should have cut out over the weekend. So I've already cut mine out. I did get a couple pieces. I got this at Joann's. I thought I might use this on there. I think it's pretty cute, a little zombie. But if you have Tim's die, I think this looks almost like Tim's zombie guy. So I didn't have it, but they had this, and then I did get these two keys over at Joann's. I got this one with the skulls. So I don't know if I'll use it. And this one with the spider web. Even if I just break off that and use the spider web and the skull by themselves. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. Right. So, what we're going to do tonight is, hopefully we're going to work on the lower canvas, which is we're going to put our house together. So let me move all my pieces out of the way here. We'll put that together first before we do anything. You guys should. Mine is going to look gray. I gessoed my canvas with gray only so that you guys could see it. And then before we go ahead and like do the waxes or the metallic paint, I will have to go and do mine all black gesso. But I did it in gray just so you'll be able to see it tonight. Otherwise, it would be hard for you guys to see. All right. So you should have cut out your pieces. So we have the roof. We have the little chimney. Leave that there. My little things here. Shutters. The big window. Oh, I lost my little window. Somewhere along the way. There's a little window for here. I'll have to cut another one. Let's see it. All right, we'll have to cut another one. Hi, Sky. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight. All right, so I did cut out my one piece. This is my sample piece here. So what we're going to do is we are going to glue our roof. You should have cut out two of these, I believe, and I can't find my other one right now. So I'm just going to have to go with the one because I don't know where the other one is. All right, and I have this one. And for me, I think, Paul ordering some of the... Oh, really? The gold gesso? Really? Oh, my gosh. Hi, Ella. So, for me, I think that for the window, let me bring you in. I can bring you in a little bit more so you can see. There we go. My window, I think I'm going to cut my window out. So, you could either glue, oh, and I lost my door, too. Shoot. All right, hold on a second. I thought I had everything with me, and... Where did I put it all? I'm going to have to cut another door. Sorry about that. I thought it was all ready, and I'm not. I lost some pieces along the way. So, all right. So let me cut out my door real quick. I have the roof, and I got to cut out a window, a side window. Right, so there's the door, and I need a window for the side. So I'm just going to guess what it is. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm home houseless tonight, yeah. All right, so I'm going to put mine together with the soft matte medium. You could use your liquid glue, but I'm going to use the soft matte medium to put my things together. So we can put the roof on first. Let's put the pieces on first. Oh, I don't know if I can open it. Oh. I should have had Jimmy open it up. Sorry, cover your ears. Gosh, I can't open it. Talk amongst yourself. If you're watching on YouTube, fast forward. I have to get Jimmy to open it for me. Jimmy, can you open this? Can you open this? No. Thank you. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Got it open. We have 2 roofs. Yes, you do, but I can't find my other roof right now, so just go ahead and glue your 2 roofs. I don't know where my other roof, it must have fallen off somewhere. I'll have to glue mine on, my second roof on later, but I wanted you to have like double. So it's more 3-dimensional, because you see this one, it's okay with 1, but it would be better with 2. But since I can't find mine right now, just do it. All right. Glue, not blue, yes. Right, so, and if you have quick dry, you could put it down with quick dry as well. But I'm going to put mine down with this. And I'm going to actually put that on there so that will hold that. And then do the same with the little house as well. There we go. Then I'm going to put down my door. You guys can see, right? Just want to get all my, it's hard up on the top there. I have my door on. And did I tell you to cut 2 roofs out or just 1? I can't remember. Probably should have done 2. I sure hope that the roof and the house don't have to match up. No, they don't. Remember, it's hand cut, so you have to trim where it doesn't match. I'm actually leaving mine, so it doesn't bother me. Two roofs, yes. You'll have 2. It's just I can't find mine. Unless you want me to just go ahead and cut another one. I just can't. I can't find my other roof. Here, let me just do it now. I'll just cut it out of this. So just hold on. I'm going to cut mine out. 2 roofs, yes. I hope there's not an earthquake. So let me cut this one out. This one I don't have to do it later. I'll have it done already. Actually, I'm going to have to paint it down or it won't, I'll have it moving all over the place. There we go. So just give me a second to cut this one out. I'll have to do the same with my other little roof because I didn't do that either. I thought I had a clip here. I could paper clip this on. Look. Hi, Ange. I'm just cutting out my roof real quick, so kind of quick. And then I'll have to do the same with the other little roof. Yes, I think I'm going to make another one with a wintry scene, I think, with snow and a sleigh and maybe some reindeer. All right, there we go. What happened? Oh, it's a monsoon. Oh, that's terrible. All right, so now I'm going to glue the second roof down. Oh, I lost one of my little... Hi, Patty. There. We see you. You passed. You passed the test. See how nice and thick that roof looks? It looks really good. I might have to trim mine a little. All right, so I'm going to stick that on there like that. So I think I'm going to cut my window out. Is this the window? Yeah. I'm going to cut my window. And I do have these little, metal things. I'm going to use those as my side windows. So I think I'm going to put them on there like that. I might have to use a heavy gel for that. Let me cut out my other roof while that is soaking on. Yeah, how's your thumb? Oh my gosh, Patty was cutting onions and then had to go to the emergency room. It's like, anything else happen, Patty? Oh no, what's going on with the... I don't know. $1 million house. Sore? Did you need stitches? She cut her thumb cutting an onion. Not bad. Oh, trying to get You didn't need any stitches? Hi, Lola. Alright, so I'm going to glue down my other roof. Rubber glove and a rubber band. Yeah. 3 stitches. Oh, bled pretty bad. Wow, over an hour. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, so I am going to trim my little roof. See if this part here it's sticking out a little bit much, so I'm going to trim that one. I'll trim this here a little. Alright, so you should have your roof on. Let's put your little chimney. You got the little top of the chimney on there. Hi, Linda. Let's put that on there. Okay, so then like I said, I am going to cut my window. Oh, here is the window. I'm going to cut my window out. So I need my cutting board. So you could either glue your window and your shutters. I'm going to glue one shutter kind of like even, and I'm going to put the other one like way off, like it's falling off. So let me just make sure I get that. So that one's going to go like that, and that one's going to be like barely on there. So I need a pencil. So decide either to glue it down or to cut it out. I'm going to cut mine out. Flash flood warnings again. Ugh, that's terrible. Oh, they did? Was it bad? You'll have to probably do it 2 or 3 times, go around. It's always harder for me too because I don't have a lot of pressure on my hands. So I usually have to go a little bit longer. Almost, there we go. So I have my window cut out. What are we going to get? Is it raining heavy, Ange? Alright, so I have my window. And now I have to decide what you're going to put in your window. So, like in the picture that we had, the sample had like a little jack-o'-lantern. I have these little candelabras. I'm going to put this candelabra in mine. Let me take this off. So in the back, I'm going to actually paint my window. You could either paint a little piece of chipboard yellow or white. I'm going to do mine with this Martha Stewart pearl. I'm going to stick that in there. So I think I'm going to use the same window. Let's see if I get this big enough. No. Scratch that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get your canvas. And this is going to go behind it. So I'm actually, can you see this? I'm actually going to put mine so it's curved like this. So I'm going to put mine 1 3/4 inches from the bottom. So I want to just mark where this window is going to be lightly. I cut out of my window. So can you see there I marked it really light where my window is going to be. So I'm actually going to paint that behind there. So I'll know. And I'll paint it a little bit bigger. And we're going to go over all of this in black gesso. So if you go over it, you know, not to worry. I can pull this out. So I'm actually just going to pour that on there. So it just looks like it's lit behind the window there. So I'm going to give it 2 coats. So I'll let that dry a little bit and then I'll give it another coat when we're done. So you could paint yours yellow, or you could, like I said, you could have just pasted your window on top of there. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to give it another coat. All right, so now we can put our shutters on. So I'm going to actually glue. Glue this one on pretty straight. And this one's going to be crooked. And like I said, so that's our house right there. So you should have either the window cut out or the window placed on top. You should have your 2 pieces of roof on there, and you should have your little piece of chimney on there. And I do have these little metal things that I had, so I am going to put them like little side windows. They'll be like, I might have to use my heavy gel. I'll see if it sticks with the soft gel, but I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Jean. Alright, I'm going to put that on there, get that to stick down, and I'm going to put another coat on my window here. Let me get my... Gabby, she's doing good. She was at the well, they were going to go to the Hamptons today, but her girlfriend came from here and went and visited with them for a while today. And she's actually getting married in Greece and invited us to the wedding. So it'll be next September. So we'll be going to Greece for their wedding. Isn't that exciting? All right, so there I have my window done. It's all pearlescent, so I'll let that dry. Yeah, she's been going to the Hamptons. When I lived in Long Island, I tried to go to the Hamptons. I must have drove almost 2 hours and still never made it to the Hamptons. So I never did go there. All right, so I think that is all we need for our house right now for this part. So let's do this one. So you need your window, and the same thing. I'm going to cut this window out. I think I want to. That's that window. I want the smaller window. This one's not going to have any shutters. Anyway, mine, you could make shutters for yours, but I'm not going to make shutters for this one. I did think about doing like a little flower box on here. But, yeah, nice. Yeah, thank you. So I'm going to cut this window out. And I'm either going to put one of these, I might put one of these, what do you call it, these mirrored ones. I might put her on there, you know, where they change. I don't know if you could change it. It might change a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to put in this window yet, or maybe like spider web or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to paint it with the silver, the silvery pearl. Hey, Kathy. You clean out the closet? Oh. Oh no, that's terrible. Alright. I have that. And I'm going to slant this like this. So you can see that? I'm going to do that like that. Can you see? So I'm actually going to glue that house to that piece. So in this one I know where to go. So let's take some gel. I'm going to put that on the edge here. Lay that down there. So you should have the roof all put together, the door. I'm going to actually put a little knob on here too, I think, before we put it down on the canvas. So let me see if I can find something, a brad or something. So if you get a little brad to put through the door to make it like a little doorknob. I should have some brads here somewhere. Let's move this over. Let's see. Just looking for a brad, so give you time to go look for a brad if you need it. I promise I don't have any room. I don't have any room. Let's see. These are too big, too little. All right, I'm gonna have to just go my other section. So if you're fast forward, use a scully head for the doorknob. Oh, that's a good idea. Good idea, Eileen. Oh. So we're gonna use a skull head for the door. So I have this one right here. Actually, I have a couple of them. Let's see, like this one here. Move this over. Use a scully hand or head for the knob. This one's too big though. Oh, I might have a little one. I got these in Hobby Lobby, these really tiny ones. So maybe we can use those. I can cut this and use that like for the door. Let's see if I have one for the... Can you even do this? I could put that one on the roof. I don't think I have a little hand though. Let's see. There's a real tiny one. Let's see. Oh, I could use this one for the doorknob right there. Oh, isn't that cute? Good idea. So I don't know if I want it on the roof or do I want it there. Oh, I lost one of his bones. Look at that. Maybe I'll put that one on the door. Do I have a bone, Brad? Probably upstairs. That's with the doggy stuff. I think that'll look good. Just have the skull head and that. I'll just see if I have, or if I had a little bat, maybe. I could do the bat. The bat along there. On the roof. Or I have, let's see. I think I have a little spider too I could use. Just checking what I got. I thought I had a little cat, so we'll go with that. I'm going to put Timmy's bone on the roof. I don't have a bone. His little wishbone, you mean? Does he have a wishbone? I don't have his little bones. I'm going to use this, though, for the doorknob. It's a tiny little skeleton head. If I can get this off. I really should have wire cutters, I know. There we go. I'm going to do that. The bones, oh, the bones in the jar. Oh, I have some of that. Are you going to put that on the roof? I'm going to put this bat on the top. I'm going to go with the bat. Yeah, on the roof. I'm going with the bat. Eileen's going with the wishbone. I think I'm going to need the heavy body gel for that one. Oh, gosh. Oh, good. For metals and stuff, you really need something more heavier. So this should stick this. All right. There we go. Look, the bat. I think I gave you guys a spider. I don't know if I gave you one of those bats. I think you got spider. All right. So we have that done and that done. Oh, so now what I want to do is bring my canvas back and then paint where the that's going to be. So just give that a second. And then what else? Oh, before we put them down, we're going to get out your texture paste. I'm actually going to use the Stone Effects. That's what I have. Because we want to put some texture on the house. So let's see. I have the pumice stone. You can't have Halloween without bats. That's right, Joan. This is limestone. And the concrete. Concrete is too thick. Can't remember. I think the pumice stone is kind of medium. Got it. Yeah, that's kind of like medium. So I'm going with the limestone. So if you have a texture paste, you can go ahead and use that. That's what we're going to use. So, yeah. So I don't know if you could see. It's kind of just like texture paste. It's got like tiny little gritty sand like in it. All right. So I just want to see where that's going to be, the window. So that's going to be there. So I'm going to paint that. Paper towel. Too much, but I have too much, so I'm going to actually paint my zombie guy here with this. You have to give that another coat, so. And I don't know if I'll keep him white yet. I might just go ahead and do black and then go over him with the waxes. But he's got a little bit of coat on him. Then I'm going to go probably over him in the black. Alright, so let that dry, and then we'll put another coat. So while that's drying, I am going to add some texture onto my house. So I'm just going to use my finger. I probably should have got some bottles in the glove. Where is that? My bottles in the glove. Gloves in the bottle is what I should have said. Oh well, I'll have to go without it. So I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to add some texture. So you can see this. I'm going to add some texture to the sides. And if you have, I also thought about using like Timmy's brick stencil. You know, you could have stenciled that. So I'm actually, so it looks kind of like stucco, kind of. Can you see that? So I'm just putting, and I put some on the roof as well. Some on the window. I'm kind of putting it all over, just like if the house was stuccoed. Even on my shutters, put some. Because this will bring out texture when we go ahead and put the black on here. I'm actually going to add some on my door as well. My little roof. Wait a minute. I'm actually going to put it on my roof as well, too, up here. And my little chimney. Like I said, it's hard to notice that there's any texture on here, but there is. Alright, so I think I have all my texture kind of on there. Put it in here. Kind of put it on the inside of the window as well. Alright. I'll move this mat. Put that down. Oh, okay, bye Debbie. A lot of people have thunderstorms tonight. Like I said, we're supposed to have them, but we don't have them yet. So I just want to I'm going to put that over to the side to dry a little bit. I might have to take the heat gun to it, so we'll see. And I'm going to put another layer on my window here. I should probably get out my heat gun. So let me dry that paint a little bit because it looks kind of wet still. So heat gun. That was terrible about your heat gun last night, Ange, wasn't it? Or Friday night. Heat gun. She got a new heat gun and it shocked her. Alright, so I'm going to put another coat on there. What happened to my paper towel? Another one. little more coat on there. There we go. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to give this a little heat gun as well. So heat gun, I'm going to just dry this. All I've done is just put together the, cut out the windows, put the shutters on, put the roof on, put a little doorknob and a bat on the roof. And then I added some of this limestone stone paste on here. But if you have texture paste, you could do the same thing. That doorknob looks really cute, Eileen. That was very good. Alright, I got that done. We have that done. So now you have to decide what you're going to, before I glue this down, I know I want to put something behind here, so I did have this Martha Stewart punch. So I'm going to put the gate, I think, behind. I just don't know if I want to go straight or go kind of crooked. Because I'm going to have my zombie guy coming like this. So I think I'm going to put him straight. I'm going to put the gate straight. So I'm going to actually put that down with some soft gel medium. Now, if you want to put a big tree here, that's the other thing I was going to put on. Well, I'm going to put the gate down first. Then I was thinking we could put the tree on here. So you could either do a, if you have a die cut of a tree, or you could do a hot glue gun tree. Crooked! It's crooked, or do you mean to put it crooked? I don't know if I want to put it crooked, because he's going to be on there crooked. Like that. I don't know if I like it crooked. I think I like it straight. Crooked. Crooked or straight. I don't like it crooked. I like it straight. Sorry. Going on straight. Alright, so let's take some of this gel medium. I'm just going to put it all through the back here. I like it straight. Me too. I'm with you, Karen. Straight. I might even go to the side there. Oh, straight with the guy got you. So don't forget about your sides too. I always like to put add something extra on the sides. All right, there we go. All right, so anything else? Now, should we have the tree before I put the guy on there? And put this up here. I have these vines, these Prima vines. So I'm thinking about using them like a tree. So I'm thinking about using this as a big tree trunk. But I don't want the tree to be like overpowering the house. You know what I mean? So I want to see what this looks like with the other one. It's too big, too much. I think if I just go as high as that would be good. So I'm thinking about cutting this because I really like this part as being part of the tree trunk type thing. And then just cutting some of this off. And then if I put my guy on here like this, I don't know, might be too much. How's it, Maz? You like it with the tree? I'm thinking I might need to do like a smaller tree. What else do I have? Ew. Yeah, they're kind of like brownish. I think I'm ready to glue down the house. Oh, I might have to move that over. I might have to paint that over a little bit. I want it really to be moved over a little bit more. So I think I'm going to have to paint that a little bit more on this side. All right, heat gun. Ooh, did you see that bubble up? Oh, that was not good. All right. All right, so I have that there. So I'm going to have the roof hanging off just a little bit. Can you see that? I haven't decided about the tree yet. All right, so I'm going to put this down with, I think I'm going to put this down now with the heavy body gel. Where is it? I'm going to stick that down. Put something heavy on there. not really too heavy. All right, something like that. Like that. I can't decide whether I want to do the tree or not. If I put him here, like this, I don't know if we need the tree, because we'll put them, I think maybe if I just paint the tree, maybe. Crooked Jennifer. What's crooked? Oh, do you want a crooked fence or a straight type fence? I don't know, everybody said crooked. I'm going with the straight. That's what I'm going with. Alright, so I'm not putting him down next. I'm going to put this down. I want this to get here for a few minutes. You like the tree? I'm trying to think of how else we could do the tree. I wish I had a die of the tree. I think I have Tim's die, his tree, you know that. I don't know where it is though. It's upstairs probably. Put the tree on the moon canvas. No, because I want to put the witch. I might put Tim's flying witch on the moon canvas. This. I might use this on the moon canvas. And on the moon canvas, we're using our stencil, so we're really not putting too much on there. Yeah, I bet Eileen has a die. I'm sure she does. I have it too, but I just don't know where it is. I'm just thinking maybe we could just cut one out. Do I have black paper here? I should. Did you see what I did with the paper I cut with the fence? So I just want to make sure my house is on here first. I'm looking for some black paper. There it is. I'm thinking if we draw the, draw it. Do you have a glow-in-the-dark paint that you can put on in the dark, paint purple or green on the Scully? I've got glow-in-the-dark glitter. I don't have any glow-in-the-dark paint. Because what we're going to do next is you're going to pull out your lace, and your lace is going to go here at the bottom to make like grass, gravel, whatever you have. Alright, so let me pull out my lace. So you should have various sizes of lace, and what I mean is, and thicknesses, like this one here. Let's see if you can see this. See, it's kind of thick. It's really thick. And then there's thin lace, which is like this. See how thin that is? So I'm going to put that down, and it's always good to layer the lace. So let's see, let me move this out of the way. So I'm actually going to put that over there. Actually going to glue this down. So let me cut this. I have some other wide lace too. Let me see, what do I have here? This one is really wide. I'm going to use this on the top. Can you see that? The lace. And if you don't have lace, you could use like a die cut at the bottom. Let's see, what else do I have here? Might use some of this. I've got some orange. Here's where we want to layer our lace. So you want kind of thin, you want kind of thick. Oh, I have a piece of this too. Let's go with that. I've got some of this. And this is nice too. Do you see how thick that is? It's kind of thick. I know Michael's, if you go in that one section where Tim's stuff is, if on the other side, I think there's like spools of like old lace that you can use. So let's see. So I think I'm going to go with this piece here. I'm going to add this. I'm going to put that down with my gel medium. And then I'm going to layer it. So I think I'm going to add, I might add some of this. I'm going to cut this off here. And then in this one, I'm going to use this one because it looks like it has flowers. You can see this one. So I'm going to add this one over here by the house. So like that. So I'm actually going to add these 3, I think. Let's see, I'm going to put this one here. Cut this. I'm going to add this one here. Maybe I'll put this black one on top. No, put that on the bottom. Pleat it. I could pleat it. Maybe I'll pleat another one. I also have this one too that kind of looks like flowers. So just playing around with this now, whether you want to add, you know, a lot of lace, a little lace. You could add texture paste here if you wanted to make it like bumpy and like rocks and dirt. So that's up to you what you want to add on there. What? I missed that. I missed it. I have some of this I could add on here as well. So I think I will. So I'm going to go with that. That, and that, and that. So you want to add so that when we get ready to do, so you have a lot of texture is what we're looking for. So I'm going with this right now. And then I'm going to put some metals down here when we get ready to do metals. But for right now, I'm just doing the lace. So that's how I'm going to put that. So I'm going to use a gel medium. It's a soft gel medium to put that down. So you want to put it on top and on bottom as well. Make sure it's glued down well. Then I'm going to put this one down. On the right side or wrong side. Then I'm going to put this one. Nope, not enough. like that. Just looking at the chat here. And then I'm going to add this other little piece down in here. Like I said, we're going to be adding some metals here at the bottom too, so. The house is pretty, pretty good, right? Oh, it's looking too pretty. Well, once we put all the black on there, it won't be that bad. All right, so I think I have everything that I want. So I think I can go ahead and put him down now on here. And him I'm going to have to put with the heavy body gel, I believe. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit of like cardstock behind him because he needs to be popped out because of the lace a little bit. So let's see, what do I have here? Thanks, Rebecca. All right, so I'm going to put a couple pieces of pop cardboard on there so that he'll stand out. So I got one. Probably put like 3 pieces. That should do it. What? All right, and I'm going to put that down with some heavy body gel. All right, so I have that down. It looked pretty good so far, don't you? What? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I thought about that too. But hopefully, hopefully that will not show. Oh my gosh, you girls are terrible. Let me see. You girls are terrible. There. When you put the black paint on it, you're not going to even notice. I did, and that is part of his shorts. Girls are too much. Is that what I was missing all along? Oh my gosh. That is part of his shorts. All right. So I think I need a little bit more gel underneath this arm here. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh, Jean. You're not going to notice once we have the black on there. Oh my gosh. All right, so here's the time now to decide what else you want to put on here. What time is it already? 8:38. I think, trying to think of what I want to do here. So we have to stencil. We're going to stencil on both of them, but I want to do that last so that we can leave it to dry overnight. So let me see. Let me get rid of all this lace. I don't need any of this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, girls need to get your mind out of the gutter. Oh my gosh, Joan. Oh my gosh, if you're watching over on YouTube, you sure do miss a lot not being in the chat. All right, now I had a little cat, so I think I'm going to put him down in here. So I'm going to do that. Need another paper towel. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tammy. Oh. All right, so I'm going to put my little cat down. Now, where did it go? Here it is. All right, so he's down here. And once we put all the black on here, you're not even going to see anything until we use again the wax. All right, I need to put my candelabra on here. So I need to cut this other piece off. This candle here. Ah, I just cut the candelabra. I'm just trying to cut this off. Oh my god, I broke it, so now I have to put it back together. I'm going to put that down with the soft gel.
Fire trucks.
Oh, oh yeah, now I do. And then I had a little bat. Let's see what I do with that. Okay, little bat. Where is it? Oh, I'll use another one. It was a little candle. The candelabra up here, it had a little hook on it. And then I did give you guys, Eileen and them, this little bat. So there, so you can see in my window now, I've got the candelabra and the little bat. Oh, there it was. So now I don't know what I want to put in this window either. Oh, I should have done that before. Let's see. I put the spider web. Put this. He's kind of a big spider. So let's see. What do I want to do? I want to put this spider web in here. I can put that in there. So I think I'm going to. So this is just a little jolie that I had. So I think I'm going to put the spider web in here. So I need to tuck that under. See if I can get it. Oh my gosh, Eileen. Girl, it's too much. Too much. See, I should have put the window, what I wanted on the window before. That one, I just cut this one off. And that one tucks right in there. I get this one to tuck in. got it in there. I'm going to have to put more gel in there because I just lifted that up. Alright, so that's looking pretty good now. Stick this down there to hold that there. What? What kind of pencil case, Jean? Express what? Alright, shall I add anything else to the bottom here? What do I want to add anything else? I really like this, the ground. We're going to be, I'll add some metals later. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, just got to take some of this off. I should have put my gloves on. I want to decide whether I'm going to do something with these shutters, if I want to do the line or not. And we still haven't decided about the tree. See, so I have, oh, we were going to make a tree, weren't we? So see, this is the tree that was originally on here. So I'm trying to see whether, if I stucco a tree on there. So I have to take some of this off. It's just like driving me crazy. What? Exactly. Thank you, Janny. All right. So I really want to put a tree. Maybe we could stucco a tree on. So what I might do is, do I have texture paste here? I have some of this called structure paste that Joan picked up for me. Oh, this will be good. So let's see. I had a little tree stencil. You know that little 6x6 tree stencil? That would have been perfect for here. But since I don't have it, I think I'm just going to have to wing it. So I think I'm going to put it over to the side here. Stick this on there. Can you see? Right, it'll look good, all good, right, once it's all black. That's true. Alright, so probably should have done this really with the glue gun. So we'll see how this works. So I'm just trying to make kind of like a tree branch. Kind of just putting it all behind him here. What happens? I know, Ange, what is it? Always getting. So I'm just kind of putting the tree like behind him here. The little tree trunk down in here. You're right, Jean. Alright, so I'm just going to make this like that. Put this behind his head a little bit. I really want something really thin top. Oh, you know what? I have the ones that Joan gave me. I found a little owl in there. I really want to put this owl on the tree trunk. So if we could put him on there like that, so he's sitting on there. Isn't that cute? That was one of the things that Joan had gifted me in Maryland. So I'll put that little owl on there like that. So it's on a tree limb. Oh my gosh. You guys, stop. Yeah, so that looks cute there, so we'll leave the owl there. Alright. So now you could also add some little rocks if you want at the bottom here. Let's see, what else do I need? Debating whether I want to add rocks on there now or not. I might use some black glass glitter at the end. I have some, so you could either use glass beads now at the bottom here. I have this glass glitter that I got from Melissa Francis. I might put that at the end because I don't want to cover up that with the black. Yeah, she did that out of paper clay, the little owl. So I was lucky I had one in my little box. Alright, I got that done. So let's get rid of this. Alright, so let's see what else. Do we want to add anything else? What time is it? Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. Alright, so I have my gesso on there. I've got everything in my window that I want. I've got all that on there. I'd like to do something out of the, like a smokestack. You know, what's out of there? Let's see, what do I have in my stash? So if you have any bling that you could, you know, make it swirl up, I'm looking for bling if I have it. I might have used some of the metals. Let me see what else I have here. Oh. I had this street light too. What do you think about that? Too much? Could I put this street light in here? If I cut this, maybe cut these off and just do the one. What do you think about the street light? Too much? I'll put it up close so you can see. Yes with the street light or no? No with the street light. I had another little thing. Oh, you know what I want to add here? You need a few hands coming out of the chimney. Oh, a hand would be good. Overshadows the skeleton. Too much. Okay. Too much. I want to add some pumpkins on the bottom here. So let me dry this a little bit. So heat gun. Too much, too much. No, okay, too much. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I heard you. All right. I need another wipe. So let me get out my little pumpkins. We'll put those down. And then that might be it for tonight. I want to just do the stenciling, but we need both canvases to do that, and I need to clear my desk out. So let me put these shells away. I'm actually going to put something down here, but I don't know what I want to put down here yet. So we'll see. Because you have metals on this canvas as well as the others. Just ask. You asked. Oh, that's okay. I did ask. Oh, my little spider. I can put him on the... Might put him there on the house. Big giant spider. It would look cool there. All right, I want to do some, look for something for the chimney and then put some pumpkins on there. And if you have some cheesecloth, I have a little piece of cheesecloth, you can actually drape that on the window, which I think I'm going to do. So it looks kind of like cobwebbish. So I'm going to cut a piece of this. Scissors. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the window. And actually put it on with that gel that's still there. Now when we go to paint this, I'm going to have to cover up that window, so I hope I saved that little thing, because we don't want to cover up the white that we just put in the window. I need a little gel for that. You love the cat? I'm going to put some pumpkins in there. There. So some cheesecloth on there. You can see that there. You can see a little cheesecloth on there. I am going to put some... I'm going to put this spider up here. I'll stay. Hopefully he'll stay. He's cute, isn't he? I wonder if I should put him after, though, because I don't want to paint him black. I think I'll put him after, at the end. Alright, so. Let's see. I'm looking for something like curvy that I could stick in there. Let me get my metals out so I can check what I want. I could do the zippers. Do the zipper. Maybe a little piece of that. I really need like a piece of bling or something. Oh, we want the pumpkins. Let's see, what do I want for pumpkins? I could use these Jolies. They're kind of big. Here are the pumpkins here. This one's a cute one. I like this one with the little stars. So maybe we'll use that one. I kind of like that one. Need the little pumpkins. Oh, I have these cute little flower pots. I don't even know where I got those flower pots. Wouldn't they be cute on there? Might have to put them in there. I have these gems. Let's see what else. Oh, another pumpkin. Metal pumpkins. I have tiny little, like a metal pumpkin, which I don't see now. Twitter? What about Twitter? Now what did you do? I've got that. Where are my pumpkins? I know I have two little like metal pumpkins, so I'm just trying to look for those. I don't want that. Oh, I want this too. Let's do this one. Beware. Can't seem to find the metal ones. There they are. I got them. There's a cute little one. Okay, let's try that. I have this sign that says, beware of trolls. I could stick that in there. Beware of trolls. And let's see, where do we want to put these pumpkins? Maybe in here where the pumpkin patch is. Oh, I think I need that tall one. Can I pull out here? Here it is. So what do you think about that? The pumpkin. Should get some chain and wrap it around. Oh my gosh. I do have some chain. I like the pumpkins. What do you think? I don't want to cover up this little bat on the fence. So I think I'm going to stick him there. So I need some gel. Use my fingers. Yes to the pumpkins. Yeah, good. Let's stick this one back here. You love the pumpkins? Yeah, I do too. They're Jolies that I've had for a while. That, and then we'll do that one there. A little bit more gel. The gel dries clear, so you don't have to worry about if some of the gel sticks out. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? I do have some chain, so let me see if I can find some chain. We can wrap it around him. Stick that in there. All right, so let's see. Chain. Some kind of chain I have. I also have these little bats that I can fly around the house. Well, my chain might be in the other room. Oh, here, we got chain here. I was going to use this broom, but I really want to save this broom for my Harry Potter book. Doesn't that look like a Harry Potter broom? But we have chain. I'm going to take the chain off of this. Scissors. It's not big enough to wrap around him. It's big enough. What? Oh my gosh, I'm missing the chat. I wish this chat was like you could go back and read it because I'm missing the whole thing. I know it should have wire cutters, but I just don't. Ah, my pumpkin. Alright, so I don't need that and that. Wouldn't this be cute under the window here? If it was flatter. It's too... Alright, so we don't need these pumpkins. We can push these pumpkins to the side. I do want to put this on here, though. Beware of trolls. Somewhere. Here. Right there. Beware of trolls. I need more gel. Where's my gel? If we read the chat, I would ban most of you probably. They're being really bad tonight. I need more gel. Guys are being extra naughty tonight. What's nice about this heavy body gel too is because it acts like Pop Dot almost. There we go. You have some chin hang. What? Oh my God. Just a tad naughty, Joan. I'm depending on you to keep them in line. All right. Isn't this a cool broom, though? I can't wait to use that for my Harry Potter one. Oh, you can't see it. I love that broom. All right. We got that. I think we've got enough junk on the bottom now. Boy, we'll have to add something here. I'm looking for my little Halloween thing, but we will add some right in here. We'll add some medals here when we get ready to do the medals at the top. But let me see how am I going to wrap this chain around him now. Okay, let's slip it through here. poke it through. There we go. And just wrap it around his top of his body like that. Just on the top like that? Or should I go all the way down? Let me cut it right there. I'm trying to break it. Joan has been bad too? I can't believe that. She's been bad? No way. See if we can. Should be able to break it right there. What happened? Darn, I can't get that open. There we go. Broke. All right, so just through the top. What do you think? Karen's the only true innocent one there. That's what she says. Oh, my poor beware of troll. Hold that down. So I should put it down like that, I think. How's that? Just over the top? I think the chain needs to go from his hand down to his foot. Well, from here to there? Or from this hand down to his foot? You mean this? Just drag him along like this? And have it hanging down? Left angle from his hand. Okay. I'm trying. So we have some chain like that. I think he needs to like one more little piece. Make a couple of little pieces off of here. That looks like I was thinking of raising an arm to raise his foot. What? I like that. How's that? I like that. Yeah, Aunt has been here all along. Alright, so I gotta stick some gel in there. So don't forget, I have to cover this. This is that window. I gotta find the other window when we cover it with all in black. Alright, so that can hang down like that. This needs a little gel here. Just to hold that down. Let's just use my finger. trying to get this so that goes in between like his thumb. A little piece on there. Wrap it around him. Wrap the chain around him. I did wrap it around him. It's a little bit on his to get it to stay though. There. All right. So we got the chain on him. She's even keeping up with her shit. All right. So 9:15. Okay. So I think this little sign keeps falling. You have to put something heavy on it. Let's see. I want that to stay like that. All right, so I got to clean my area up. This is the last thing we're going to do tonight before we go, and that's that we need to put both canvases together. I'm going to have to zoom out, and we're going to stencil. So you have to get out your whatever stencil you're going to use. So let me clean up my area here. Because we could still add more stuff on later if we want. All right, so let me clean all this up. Chain that room and get these out of the way. I'm actually going to stencil with the concrete. I'm going to stencil with this one. So it's a little bit heavier than texture paste. If you have some like little mini beads you could put inside the texture paste, you want it just a little bit thicker than that. Oh my gosh, I can't even read the chat. You guys are too much. All right, so I'm gonna have to make sure I get some Vaseline on this so I can open it the next time because this is a mess. Ugh. All right, I gotta clean this. We're gonna use this. Oh, my little spider, I gotta put him somewhere. I don't forget him. So I'm gonna move my water. I want you to get a plate. This plate is, or if you have a circle, you need a circle. This is like my little saucer for my cup. It's a 6-inch round plate. So we need that to mark the moon. So let me just move this other stuff out of the way. Let's see, right there. Need that. Don't need this. We don't need this. Any more metals? I was deciding whether I was going to use. I could have used this as a treat too. I didn't even think about that. Or some of these leaves could have come off of here, but whatever. All right, stick that there. We don't need the water anymore. Don't need that. Oh, we didn't do the little thing out of the chimney. You guys don't remind me. Look for something. I'm going to look for either like a bling that has a little swirl. So I'm going to put some type of smokestack coming out of the chimney. But we can add that later. We don't have to add it like tonight. All right, so let me move this out of the way. So what we have to do now is connect the two canvases so they look like they're one. This is my window? Yes. I'm going to save these two pieces. That one's my window. All right, get rid of that. Do you guys have any questions so far? Just trying to see. Besides all the naughtiness that's going around. Oh, a ghost coming out of the chimney. Yeah, I could do that. could put like one of these ghosts. This one's a little big. I'll have to think about that. That's a good idea, Jean. Thank you. All right. So let me move you out now. You can see my big mess I have here. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope. I can see my mess. All right, we don't need the... Do we need this or not? Maybe. Let's stick that over there. Concrete. I don't need any of this. I have to make enough room that we can put the two canvases side by side. So that's what I'm trying to do. So this is going to go like this. The hand's reaching out of the ground. Oh yeah, I did take a skeleton, so we will do that too. But it's already 9:20, and I want to get this part done so we could add the hands and the ghost next week on Wednesday. But I want to show you how we're going to... Oh, I have these little mushrooms too I could put in there. I want to show you how we're going to connect these next. Get rid of this. All right, so we have that. We need the other... Other mat, other canvas. So here is the other canvas. So we have both canvases like this. Now I'm going to have my moon. I think I have my moon. If it's shining this way on there, I thought I was going to have it shining that way on the house. Almost if I shine it this way, all of this stuff will get lit because it'll go like that, like that. If I do it this way, no. I'm going to do it to the left, I believe. Left. So you have to decide now which way you want your moon. Because the moonlight's going to go like this. Yeah, so it's going to miss the house. So yeah, I'm going to put it on this side. Because the moonlight will come like that. And then hit on this part of the house. I think. Alright, so I'm going to put mine on this side. So it's 6 inches. I'm probably going to leave like an inch overhang. Maybe I could bring you in just a little bit. Let me try to bring you in one more. There we go. That's better. I'm making 20 for me to keep one for you. You're making 20. You're making 20 of these, Mitzi? Moon on the right will put the skelly and pumpkins in the shadow. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I put it on the left, then the light will go that way. So if I go like that, the light, yeah. Okay, never mind. Going on the left. Yes, going on the left. Oh my gosh. Sorry, gotta peel this off. It's like, ugh, just like, ugh, ew, bothering me. I couldn't find my bottles in the glove. Gloves in the bottle. Now this is like bugging me. Ew. Ew. All right, never mind. So what we're going to do now is you're going to mark your moon area. So I have my moon touching, if you're using a 6-inch saucer, so I have the moon touching there and it's about an inch hanging off. So I'm going to lightly make my circle. So that is my moon. So you're going to do that. So decide what size you want to make your moon. All right, so where am I putting these now? So now what we want to do is pick your stencils. Now where is my stencil? So I'll show you on the other one so you can see what I mean. Because I gotta look. I didn't prepare I didn't think we were going to stencil tonight, but I think we should. So you can see here is the moon on this one, right? So what we want to do now is we want to add a piece of lace that's going to go from this canvas to the next canvas. So it's going to attach on here like this. So actually on this side. And then we're going to stencil. See how I pick some stencils? And you're going to stencil. And then the witch flying on the right will be your visual triangle. Thank you, Jean. So, let me go take 2 minutes and go look for your stencils, because I didn't think we were going to stencil tonight, but I think we should. So, let me see, what am I going to use? So I actually have this one, which I've never used and I really like. I have this one by Finnabair, and this one's called Harlequin Damask. I really like that. I think I'm going to use that one. And then I have some of Tim's, so let me see what I want to do. I think I might use the little one. I have, I know I have the bats. Where are those? So you could have used the brick, if you had this brick one. You could have used the brick on the house if you wanted. I might even do that on a couple, like put a couple of bricks on there. So we'll see. I'm going to use a spider web stencil. Oh, okay. I'm looking for my Halloween ones. So I'm going to take my brick one. Oh, here's my bat. So I'm going to use my bat. Where was the other one? The bricks. I'm going to add a couple of bricks onto my house. So this is the mini Tim Holtz stencils. I'm looking for the spider web. I know spider web. Oh, I could have done, there's some pumpkins. He had some pumpkins. Can you see that? He had some pumpkins. Could pumpkin, stenciled some pumpkins on there. Oh, give me a second. I'm looking for my spider web. I might use a spider web. Oh, there it is. I think I'm going to use a bigger spider web for that. So let me get my bigger one. Which is right here. So if you're going to use, if you have the concrete paste, you're going to use that on your bigger open areas. Like I would use it on this area. If you have regular texture paste for these would be better. Especially the spider web is pretty, and these little bats. Jennifer and Cindy, I sent you the paper of these little bats, so you have that. So if you want to wait till tomorrow, because you guys are getting your things tomorrow, you could stencil your bats tomorrow. All right, so let's see where I want to go. So this one is called, did I say what it was called? Oh yeah, Harlequin Damask. So now remember that you're going to have, most of your metals are going to be this way, covering, you know, like a cloud covering the moon. So you really don't have to worry about putting too much stencils here. So my stencils are going to be mostly here and a little bit here. So let's see what I want to do. I really like the these triangles, but I want them down, I think. And the thing is, we want to, let's add our lace. You need to put a piece of lace, so just add one for now, just so that we connect it together. So I'm just going to take, what do I have here? I'm going to take this little piece of lace I have here and connect these two together. Do I want that? No, let me see what I have. Hold on a second. Should I want this? No, I don't want, it's too big. I think I'm going to use this thinner lace. I have this thicker lace. Are you welcome? So I'm going to use a thicker lace, but I also want a thinner lace underneath. And I can look for my lace now. All right. So I have this spider web lace, which I have in your bags for you guys. Because, so I think I'm going to go all the way down with this. Let's see, do I want, yeah. I don't want that big line though. So I'm going to cut this. So this, I don't like that big thick line. You guys have this in your bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off. So Eileen and Jennifer and Cindy Lou were the first ones to ask for the pattern. So I sent them a little goodie bag of some Halloween stuff for their canvas, which they should be getting tomorrow. So I'm going to keep this. I could even use this because it's got wire at the end of it and use that as smoke coming out of my chimney. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to cut this other piece off as well. Do I want to cut this off? Yes. I don't want the big black stuff showing. And this should make a nice texture with the spider webs on here. Okay, there we go. Your hands were side by side. You would put the, where would you put the lace? Oh, yours is side by side. So let me think about that now. So for those of you who are not doing up and down and you're doing your canvases side by side, so let's just think about it. So which side are you going to do yours on? Are you doing your side like this, where your house is on this side and your moon is going to be over here? Right? Your moon is going to be, that's what I'm going to say. Because you want your moon and your light to come, well, it'll be in shadow, as Jean said. But if you're going to do on this side, then you would have to continue, you would have to do your tree. You know, you would have to continue this tree on this side over here. And then do like a little graveyard. Are you welcome? Okay, so which side is your side on, Eileen? Is it on the right or is it on the left? If I was doing it side by side, I would continue my tree. And this one's not going to stay. I would continue my tree here, and I would do like a little hill down this way and do a graveyard. Yeah, I would do graveyard here. And then I would do my moon up in here, right? So now your metals are going to come across like this. So I would attach your lace all the way like this at the top. You want to connect yours like that. And then when you do your stencil, where's my stencils now? You don't know yet. Okay. So whatever side, I'm going to do both. So if you were doing it side by side, you would decide that you're going to have your tree and your graveyard. And if you haven't done yours yet, what I would do is I would actually put my house in the middle. I would put the big part here, and I would put this little piece on here. So you would have your house like this. You would have a smaller moon, but you could still have another cloud here. So you could have two metal sections. So you have to decide, you know, for you guys who are doing side by side. So if you put your house here in the middle, then you don't have to worry about making a big tree or anything like that. You could do a graveyard here, and you know, so you have to decide that for yourself. So I would either put my house in the middle, where I would put the big house here and the little house here, or put it on the side like this, and then finish your tree, and then come in here and do the graveyard. If you're on this side, like this, I would still come down in here, do like a little gully or a little hill, and you could still put like gravestones. Michael's has these cute little grave tombs. Oh my God, they're so cute. I might even think, well, I don't have any room, but if I was doing it side by side, I would do that. You want me to? Well, you could dissect the house. So either way, what you're going to do is you're going to connect. So you need a piece of lace that's going to go across from here. And when you do your stencil, you are going to connect stencil. What I want you to do is do your texture paste, leave it like this, and then when it dries in the morning, you'll take an X-Acto knife and cut the canvases apart. But we want to make this look like it's one cohesive canvas. So that's your decisions if you guys are doing it side by side. I'm doing it one on top of the other, so mine is going to go like this. Do you have any questions about that side by side, you guys? All right, so you want to make sure that they're nice and flush with each other. So I am going to put my lace like this. I'm actually only going to, I just want to come over just maybe like 1.5 inches, something like that. I don't want to come all the way down on my house. So now where's my gel medium? Now I put everything away. Oh, where did I put that? The soft body gel. Hold on. No questions? Okay. All right, so let me get my body gel. Where is it? That's the heavy one. My soft body gel. Did you see where it went? What's a heavy body? Oh, here it is. All right, so I'm going to put some gel on my lace. And we're going to be adding more lace to this, but for right now, I just want you to put your thin lace down on both canvases. Because I'm going to leave mine overnight here to dry. Don't worry about if you have too much gel like that. I really only want just 1 inch. Huh? You gotta make sure you keep them together. Well, that doesn't want to stick down for some reason. There. Okay. So I've got that connected. I thought you wanted lace under the moon. Yes, we're going to put lace here, but I want this lace to go across here. I just want it connected on the opposite side. Because the lace is going to go like this. Do I have it across the moon? I'm trying to think now. Yeah, you're right. Right, Jean. I want it on this side. Sorry. Oh, where's my wipes? Where's my wipes? There we go. Okay, so scratch that. So the lace is going wherever your moon is on this side. We're confused. I got confused with going sideways, backwards, backwards. No. Right. All right, so we have that down. And then I'm also going to put down at least a little heavy piece of lace as well. Just so I can have a little piece. Want with this one or do I want a bigger one? I'm going to use this one. Good save, Jean. All right, so I'm going to actually put 2 pieces down for now, just for tonight. Well, until we do come back on Wednesday. So the lace goes into the moon. Yes, because we're going to go from like this, like a L, an upside down L. So you're going to have lace going across here and this as well. That's if you're doing it like I am on top to bottom. Okay, so I have that down. And I will be adding more stuff here on Wednesday, but for right now, that's all we're going to add. Now we want to add I'm going to dry this a little bit just so I don't have it moved on me. And then we're going to add the stencil. I'm going to put that there. That back in order. Is the lace just to add texture? Yes, it's to add texture. It's just like this. See how this one is? We're going to be adding lace across here when we get ready to do our metals. And see how I have lace here? I also have another piece here. It's however much you want to add on there. So you can see that. It's like that. All right, so now for, I don't know which one I want to use. Oh, I want to use this one. All right, so now I'm going to put my stencil on. So I actually want to connect, on the opposite side is where I'm going to put my stencil. The lace is on this side, the opposite side is the stencil. How did I have that? I want this now. I want this going down. I want to do this. Deciding on how I want my stencil now. I want this way. So again, you want to connect. You want to connect this one with this one. I gotta move this stuff out of the way. I can't fully lay that down. Want more than that on there? Alright, so I'm going to add that on there. I'm going to put this one on here. Now I am going to add the heavy concrete lace concrete paste on mine. Ah, I lost my chat. Hold on. There we are. The chat's driving you crazy. Sorry, Karen. Alright, so I need my knife. And like I said, I'm using a heavier, I want it to be nice and heavy, so I'm using a heavier texture paste. So this one is the concrete. So you can pick whatever stencil you want. I'm actually going to do this, and then I'm going to do the little bats over on this side. You can hear it's kind of gritty. Alright. I'm going to try to take this off gently. And if there's anything you don't want on here, scrape it off now. So I want to leave that connected. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Karen. Alright, so I'm going to have to wash. And you want to wash that off right away because it is paste and I don't want it to get. So let me just clean my stencil off really quick. Okay, that should be good for now. I can get it in the sink later as soon as we get off. It's messy now, right? Alright. So I have that on there. And now I'm also going to add some of my bats. But with that, I'm going to use my regular texture paste, which is, I'll use the one June gave me, structure paste. Let's do that. So if you want some spider webs, so I might do a little spider web here. Do I want spider webs? I might do it over here. I know I want the bats over here, so let me do the bats first. I just want a few of the bats, not a lot. So, let's see. So I have just a few there, and I'm going to take off what I don't want. And then I might add some more down in here. So now it's up to you how much you want to stencil, where you want to stencil, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to add just a few up here. And then I'll add one right back here. What does that say? Just stop filling without refreshing. Oh, wow. Is it that bad tonight? Alright, so let me just get rid of this. Watch my time. Oh, okay, thank you. We're almost done. So we're just going to leave it now. You're going to stencil however much you want to stencil. And then Wednesday, when we come back, we are going to add our metals here, our lace. Most important thing when you're going to do the metals is you need a focal point. So for me, I'll just show you. My focal point is going to be this. So you need something that's big and then kind of medium and small. So it'll be like, so it'll taper off. So you'll have one big element here. It could be like a sign that says Happy Halloween or whatever else you want, right? And then we're going to fill in with all other little flowers, metals, whatever you have. And then we'll put our bats too flying around. So, I'm still recording, don't worry. So this is where we're gonna stop. You're gonna put your lace here. You're going to stencil wherever you want to stencil, as much as you want to stencil. I'm going to add some bats, metal bats here like that. So I'm going to keep probably my center pretty clean, not put a lot of stuff on there. So any questions about that? So all you're doing is you're going to put your house and put all, whatever you want on your house. I'm going to add some bricks on mine when I'm off. And then, like I said, stenciling however much you want. You really don't have to worry about stenciling up here because that's where all the metals will be. So, and then on Wednesday is when you'll gather all your metals and we'll put that together. And then if we have time and we finish, we'll black gesso everything. And then the following Sunday is when we'll use the waxes, metallic paint, and that stuff. You guys have any questions? So I'm just trying to see. Anybody? No? Okay, so I am going to leave you at this point. You're going to put your house together if you didn't follow with me tonight. Decorate the bottom as much as you want, the way you want it. My little troll thing going. Good. Stick that up here. And then, like I said, you want some type of center point. It's going to be great. Okay, good. Some type of center point, and then, we're going to be adding whatever, flowers, buttons, however. Are you welcome? All right, so have a good week, and then I will see you back here on Wednesday where we'll continue. And if you're watching over on YouTube and you think you'd like to do this, you can just email me on my blog. I have the pattern for the house, and we could do that. All right, good night, everyone. You're welcome. Don't forget to look for your stuff tomorrow. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Dar. Thanks, Dorothy. All right, I will see you. Bye, Joan. All right, see you guys tomorrow. See you guys Wednesday.